Individual candidates' examination results will be accessed online through a link on the NEC website or directly through the following link: results.nec.ac.ke, and candidates will be required to enter their index number and one of their names as per the registration data for the 2025 ksce examination. The results will be live and accessible immediately after the end of this.
Some breaking news for you. The Education CS Julius Migos Ogamba has announced the 2025 ksce results in Uasin Gishu County. 270,000 students scored C+ and above out of the 900,000 students. The Education CS Julius Migos Ogamba, who was accompanied by the Education PS Julius Bido, explained during this moment the measures they have taken to improve the transition of students who are from the junior secondary education.
We have been able to place 1.1 million learners transiting from junior school to senior school. We have given them an opportunity for the first time also to do their vast revision. For those who didn't like their pathways, we give them an opportunity. They have revised the first time, and we have given them also a second chance. If they didn't like again the first revision, we have given them a chance that is closing today. So these are record things. The system is very transparent. We are using a very open and digital and transparent process to be able to ensure that every learner in this country gets an opportunity to go to any school of their choice, depending on their capacity of these schools.
The announcement of the Kenya Certificate of Secondary Education KCSE 2025 comes this after delayment, which was caused by the disagreements which arose when the markers of the examinations demanded increment of their money.
Ministry of Education, Ambassador Professor Julius Bitok, our area MP, Professor Phyllis Barto, the chairperson of the Kenya National Examinations Council, Professor Julius Nyabundi, the chief executive of the Kenya National Examination Council, Dr. David Njengere, the acting chief executive officer of the Teachers Service Commission, Dr. Evelyn Mitei.
They serve not merely as a measure of learning, but as a compass that guides the nation's future. As the Kenya Certificates of Secondary Education KCSE examination draws to a close with the phasing out of the 844 system, we recognize its historic role in shaping generations of learners. Yet, education must always evolve to meet the demands of a dynamic world. The transition to competency-based assessment marks a decisive step forward, one that shifts our focus from rote memorization to the demonstration of skills, values, and knowledge that empower learners to thrive in the 21st century. It is in this spirit of transition that we gather today to mark the release of the results of the third to last cohort to undertake the KCSE examination, even as we celebrate the progression of the very first cohorts under the competency-based education into senior school this coming Monday. This moment stands as both a culmination of a long-standing tradition and the dawn of a new era, affirming our collective commitment to assessments that not only measure achievement, but also nurture the competencies required for the future. Ladies and gentlemen, I wish to extend my profound gratitude to all sector stakeholders who year after year have demonstrated unwavering dedication in preparing our KCSE candidates and ensuring the successful and seamless administration of the national examinations. Their commitment has safeguarded the credibility of our examination system and upheld the high standards that define our education system. Let me take this opportunity to acknowledge the concerted efforts of colleagues across the Ministries of Education, the Ministry of Interior and National Administration, and Information, Communication and the Digital Economy, as well as the Teacher Service Commission during the administration of the 2025 ksce examination series. In the same vein, may I commend all the center managers, supervisors, and invigilators for the integrity and diligence that have made this examination cycle a success. Today, as we release results for 993,226 candidates, I wish to register my sincere appreciation to His Excellency the President, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, for his trust and steadfast support in enabling our team to implement critical reforms in the education sector. These reforms are geared towards transforming the delivery of learning and teaching in order to nurture and build every learner's potential and to equip them with the skills and competencies necessary for life in the 21st century. Ladies and gentlemen, as we gather here today, the government has employed a record 100,000 teachers since 2023, with 24,000 of these teachers recruited this year. A record total of over 25,000 teachers have also been promoted. To better prepare our teachers for the rollout of the competency-based education, our teachers have been retooled and reoriented to the new system. The primary objective is to strengthen teaching and learning in our schools and consequently to improve our education outcomes. In order to enhance access, we are expanding infrastructure across our basic education institutions. In the financial year 2024-2025, we built a record 23,000 classrooms across the country to support the transition of the first grade 9 cohort. This year, we will construct a total of 1,600 laboratories in various senior schools in order to support practical learning. To anchor these reforms on a solid legal and policy foundation, we will soon be presenting a sessional paper and 11 bills to Parliament for consideration and enactment. Once passed, this will help entrench efficiency and effectiveness in our education system and affirm its competitiveness globally. We also continue to support our learners with capitation in fulfillment of the government's obligation to provide free and compulsory basic education. For this school year, for instance, we released the sum of 44.2 billion shillings as capitation for learners in all public basic education institutions ahead of school opening. This is the first time that capitation has been disbursed before schools opened.
As we continue to congratulate those who have done well in the 2025 KCSE, remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell to our channel for more news.